Hello my dear watchers, I am Ava Bunnyday and in this video I will explain why the items we got in the red string tray ride are useless. This is the part where I would have an intro, but since I don't have one yet, just excuse this one. So, since the red string tray ride came back, some people, especially on the Eleanor Nightwalker server, have been speculating what the items we got might mean. Eleanor herself has made a whole video on this, in a kinda comedic way, but she's right, the items are simply useless. Also, I feel like I'm so late contributing to this. Everyone just seems to have checked off this topic as, I don't know man, but I do not have any other video ideas and I somehow need to start off this channel, right? So sorry that it seems a bit random and out of place. Before we start, let me give you some information. When you do the trade ride, sometimes random items fall from the sky and you can pick them up. These items are 2 mysterious notes in squirrel gibberish, the cleansweep 12s, missing person flyers, abandoned lasagnas, potatoes, rubber chickens with pulleys in the middle, mysterious rings, and watches with circle markings. Yes, I use the plural because you can get those items as many times as you want. The only exceptions are the mysterious notes. You can only get those 2 times. And they don't fall from the sky, you can get them from squirrels. The red string trade ride was first introduced in 2019 and since then not been edited. Not even this year, that's why Maya is still riding on links in the trail ride and not Ellie. As you see, it is a bit outdated, but this year people start to think more, as I have the impression, or maybe the speculation community just grew bigger, and I have got into thinking with them. The only 2 items we know for a fact can be used for something are the 2 mysterious notes. If you go to the Spy Master with them, you will be able to read some squirrel messages. One is weird and the other one is weird too. They might tease something or just be randomly added there. The problem I see with teasing is that these are items from 2019, so they are either random or tease something that will come in a very, very distant future. I also tried taking every first letter of every word, but it was nonsense and I realized that they couldn't put in a secret message that way, because it is getting translated in other languages and you know, words in other languages change, resulting in other first letters. I think many of us deep inside know that the rest of the items are useless. Then why am I making this video? There's plenty of reasons. First off, I am bored. Second off, I have no other video ideas. Third off, I want everyone who believes they will find a use to lose that hope. And I will discuss possible reasons for them putting in those items. So first off, let me crush your dreams of the use of these items. I already have mentioned the problem with teasers, but there's also a problem with extra quests, like when you have an item and go to someone and get a whole quest or even just a dialogue piece for it. Some think that might happen with the flyer of the missing person, and that Mika will say something about it if we give it to her. Anyways, that would be unfair to some players. The ones who didn't do the trail ride would have to wait for the next trail ride to come in, and then again for the Cloud Kingdom. You get what I mean? SSO would never put that in. Also, have we heard of extra quests from players who did the trail ride years before this one? Nope, at least not me. As you see, this argument only applies to the limited events, but if we had quests or a dialogue piece in Jorvik available every time, we would sure hear from it like we did with the squirrel notes. So, my conclusion is that the items are random. Now, let's share some of my thoughts about... No, wait, not some of my thoughts. My thoughts for some of the items. Let's start with the one that I have least to say to, and that is the cleansweep 12. This is a Harry Potter reference, clearly. I just don't get why they changed the number to 12, because I think my memory... The Weasleys had a cleansweep 7, or was it a 9? Cleansweep... Yeah, but not a 12. I just don't get why they changed the number. Rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. I was clueless about this one first, but now I have more and more to say about it. It is also a reference, more for older people, because in a game called The Secret of Monkey Island it was an item, and since then it became a joke. Kind of. People just found it such an obscure item that it became like the astronaut in the ocean for premillennials. Just less annoying. I'm pretty sure more games have adapted this item as a joke, and there's also an album called like that. Even the description is a reference to the game. A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. What possible use could that have is a quote from the game, and we see the description in SSO being pretty similar. I don't know why they changed it, but it may be because of copyright laws. I'm not a big expert in these, but that is the only explanation I could have. That could also apply to the cleansweep, and I do not think we will find a use in it, except we slide along the cable from Melee to Hook Isle, or need to cook a navigation spell to find Monkey Island. Just saying. Missing person flyer. I do not know what this one means, but I still have some thoughts for it. Some know that I have the memory of a fish, so asking me if we have seen a goat person with a green hat is not a great idea, because I do not have any clue. Please leave a comment if you know what this one means. But I don't think we will need to give it to Mika Stoneground, because, you know, the goat is wanted, not the flyer. But we do know that Mika likes losing stuff, so it is understandable that the goat went missing. Also, have you noticed the description describes the goat as a goat person? So I feel like it may be kind of a centaur, just with a goat. Now only the abandoned lasagna, potato, ring, and the clock with circle markings are left. I don't know. Probably also references or inside jokes from the SSO team. I don't know which references that could be though. I mean, I tried googling abandoned lasagna, and unless they are referencing this overweight cat in Philadelphia, I don't know what else that could be. It could be references from briefly mentioned items and quests, but I didn't find anything on that. I do have a theory though, which I will maybe make a separate video on. But for now, thanks for watching. If you have any other thoughts, please share them, because other than this stuff here, I do not know anything. Anyways, thanks for watching again, and I hope you could learn something new from this video. Bye bye!